Welcome back to CSL TV. And I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. But we about to go back into the courtroom because these court cases are very interesting. But before I get into all that, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. You'll be doing me, a favor by helping me out. And it's free. Like and comment down below what made you watch CSL TV, because the feedback helped me bring you guys this content in many different ways instead of the regular degler, as well as in sharing me on your social media platform to let people know what we do over here at CSL TV. Now, I ain't gonna make this intro any longer, so have a beautiful, blessed day. Let's get it.
I deserve to be heard. This and boy.
The following program shows the proceedings and hearings from courtrooms around the country. Not all outcomes are known or final. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Due to the intensity of some of these scenes, viewer discretion is advised.
I'm almost finished, and please don't interrupt me.
Are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or medication?
I smoke a little marijuana.
You are violating my access to due process.
I'm about ready to reject your plea and go to trial. You can roll the dice with a jury. All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
We start things off in Tampa, Florida, for the case against Luis Angel Lopez. He was charged with burglary and grand theft after allegedly breaking into a home to steal a TV. The case was originally headed for trial, but Lopez agreed to accept a plea deal. Instead of a possible prison term of 15 to 20 years, he's agreed to a maximum sentence of 5 years plus probation. The presiding judge is Michael Williams.
Mr. Lopez, how we doing?
I'm doing good, sir.
You ready to take your plea?
Yes, sir, I am ready to take it. I don't want to make this any worse. I'm ready to get it over with and come out and start a new life. Yeah, I got people that love me, so.
As part of your plea, if you don't turn yourself in by 5 p.m., your guilty plea is going to stand, but not the plea agreement. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Things seem to be moving smoothly as the judge goes over a few questions.
Did anybody threaten or coerce you to enter this plea or promise you anything other than what's contained in the plea agreement?
No.
Are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or medication that would prevent you from understanding today's proceedings?
I smoke a little marijuana, but I understand the proceedings.
Not exactly what a judge wants to hear from a defendant.
When's the last time you smoked?
Maybe like 30 minutes ago.
Wonderful.
But I can take the plea. I'm in the right state of mind to take
I'm gonna be
the plea.
dead before I take your plea.
Though frustrated, Judge Williams remains calm and poses another question.
Is it possible for you not to smoke 30 minutes before you take a plea?
I was just nervous that I'm going in, so I was just, smoking.
The defendant may be feeling mellow, but the judge is anything but.
I'm about ready to reject your plea and go to trial, just so you know. You can roll the dice with a jury.
Buzzkill.
How do you think it looks to an appellate court that you smoke marijuana 30 minutes before taking your plea?
Bad.
Yeah, that's the legal term.
It looks like Lopez could be losing his deal. But of all people, the prosecutor, Nathaniel Mendoza, suggests a remedy.
Your Honor, I don't know if you'd be comfortable, but I know that NHTSA states that marijuana can impair driving performance for up to 3 hours. I don't know if that would mean that he'd be okay by this afternoon. If his head would be clear. All I got for you.
You may be right, Mr. Mendoza. All right.
Instead, Lopez catches a break when the judge allows him a second hearing, but with one minor stipulation.
All right, I need you to show up for court and not smoke marijuana right before you get on Zoom. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Lopez eventually appeared sober and accepted the plea deal he was offered. 5 years in prison plus 3 years probation. He was also required to pay a restitution fee of $300.
It's not good for your lungs.
Sure.
Hey, all I gotta say is Brody got a good ass court-appointed lawyer or whatever the fuck defender and a judge that understood he needed to get high to relax his mind, because goddamn it, he was about to face some time. And fucking 5 years to the max is a lot of time. Plus 3 years probation? So he ain't even gonna be able to do the things he enjoyed, like smoking weed, etc., you know what I'm saying? And I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, but I hope when he do get out, he's able to complete his program so he can go back to his life, smoking weed and doing all the things he enjoy and love. And it was good to see that they was on his side in this situation.
I would ask the court to give me enough time to finish my argument and not to cut me off.
That's former Brigham Young University professor Tom Lowry in a district courtroom in Salt Lake City, Utah. He's representing himself today in a suit against his former employer, BYU, claiming that the university wrongfully terminated him and slandered him, causing his stress-induced mental illness. The university claims Lowry was let go when a part-time vocational program he was leading failed. BYU countered with a motion to dismiss the lawsuit, but Lowry won't be ignored.
Of these factors renders this case closely analogous to the complaint in Hansen, which is bull.
All right.
I'm almost finished, and please don't interrupt me.
I'm going to take this man into custody and cool him off.
I'm cooled off. I deserve to be heard. I deserve to be heard, Your Honor, and you are violating my access to due process at this very moment, and this better be on the record.
It's on.
I am not violent. And boy, you're going to take you into the police.
No! Take this man into custody and cool him off.
I'm cooled off.
Lowry's behavior, however, suggests he's anything but cooled off, and Judge Anthony Quinn sends in the deputies.
And this better be on the record.
It's on.
I am not violent. And boy...
Before he can finish his sentence, a deputy with a handheld taser shocks him in the back.
We're going to take you into the police.
Put your hands behind your Move again! Here's the story, buddy. You're out of here. You resist again, you're gonna get more. You understand me?
Lowry's eventually helped up from the floor and dragged out of the courtroom.
We'll be in recess.
Lowry's lawsuit against Brigham Young University was later dismissed. He would later go on to file a federal lawsuit against Judge Quinn, the Utah 3rd District Court, and the state of Utah for what he claimed were discriminatory proceedings under the Americans with Disabilities Act. That suit was also dismissed.
Damn. Now maybe if he would have had a court-defended lawyer or whatever, or fucking smoked some weed, he wouldn't have been so irate in the courtroom while he was out there being his own lawyer. So it's like, no. You know what I'm saying? And then he want to talk about Disability Act and all this shit. He acting an ass in the courtroom, and that's why they had disabled his ass to be able to speak more when he was talking, because they zapped his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why he wasn't able to speak his case. Now, if he would have had a court-appointed lawyer, public defender, then maybe he could have stepped in and been like, Judge, this is what I feel. We need to do this. We need to do that. And my client might have a little slight mental disability. He is very fit to be on trial today and speak his case. Now, if you feel that my client, is being a disruptor of the court, I guarantee you he is mentally okay. But now this video looked like some old ass motherfucking 1975 recording. No cap, no kizzy, I'm off the hizzy.